Why are you here?
Because you're here and you invited me to my Boston.
Is that true?
Yes.
Why?
I don't know.
Who's that on your shirt?
This is just a girl.
Just a girl?
Yeah. I had a fucking Hot Topic and I liked it, so I got it.
Does she have a name?
Milk Girl.
Do you even know what it says on the shirt?
No.
It says Sakura Ramene. Says it right on it.
Nice.
Did you not know this, sir?
No.
Did you not know this when you purchased it?
Looked it because it looks cute.
Would you have refunded your purchase had you known this ahead of time?
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Okay.
We are at day 2 of Anime Boston. It is Saturday on a Boston morning. We wanted to have Dunkin' Donuts this morning. The lines were fucking packed, more so than the registration badges. Everybody came to Boston for the dunks, of course. All the anime cosplayers are here. I'm seeing Miku's, I'm seeing Attack on Titans, I'm seeing Freerins, I'm seeing all sorts of stuff here this year. I see a Titus over there. Oh my god. We're gonna try to talk to a couple people here at the con and see what they have to say. What are you cosplaying specifically?
I'm cosplaying Victor Grants from Identity V.
Vash Stampede from Trigun Stampede.
Sabrina from Pokemon and with the Haunter.
I should be asking the questions to the Haunter too.
The Hollow Pilot from Titanfall 2. Titanfall 1 both. It's just from Titanfall. Hollow Pilot from Titanfall.
What is your name?
Roger. Gold D. Roger.
There's a couple imposters here at the
Imposters.
I am Jolene Cujo from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Is that a JoJo reference? Holy shit. This is Freerin. Oh my god. The Freerin. And Himmel the Hero's there too. I don't know if they're in camera, but they're here. They're here. In spirit. Like in the anime. How do you feel about the popularity of Gojo right now?
He's hyped up. I thought it was justified at the beginning. Like with anything that's popular, depending on how big it explodes, there'll always be like negatives to that. I still like him as a character for the most part, so I have fun.
Have you been to Anime Boston before?
I have last couple of years.
This is my 6th year.
We got a veteran over here.
Ah, geez, it's fractured up. So probably like 5 years total.
Have you been to Anime Boston before?
No.
Many times.
I have. This is my 2nd year here. This is my favorite con.
Mine too. It's probably the only one I go to though.
I've been going regularly since 2019. It's been pretty fun, especially yesterday with the Queen Bee concert.
It's always really fun, not too many people. Anime Expo is definitely a lot more pressing. So with Anime Boston, it's a good balance.
It's like totally mind-numbing though. Like so many people walking around, so much distractions. It's hard to stay focused. The lines are getting long.
I'm local to the Boston area, so this is my home con. I started cosplaying in 2022 because some friends got me into it, so I'm still pretty new. Gojo was my first cosplay, so.
How did you get into anime or manga?
Oh, I don't even remember. My little brother got me into JoJo's.
I was raised on Sailor Moon from a young age.
Toonami on Cartoon Network is where I first was exposed to it. Dragon Ball Z, Yo-Yo Hakusho, the older ones, yeah.
How did you get into anime/manga?
I didn't. I don't watch anime or manga. I'm just here because people told me I should go, so I went, and then nobody else came, so I'm just alone.
Well,
all anime related questions. I'm sorry.
Which is probably most of them.
I've watched one anime. I've watched Initial D. It was pretty good.
You didn't watch Dragon Ball or anything like that?
I'm a car guy.
You haven't seen like any Ghibli things or anything like that?
Oh, I watched. What the fuck is the Porco Rosso? I like the plane from it. I was gonna try to build an RC model of one.
My older brother, he made me watch a bunch. Fairy Tale, all that stuff.
It all started when I was a little boy. Pokemon.
Sailor Moon when I was a little kid.
I kind of dabbled when I was in college, just as like something to do in my downtime. And then once I graduated, this group of friends that I had met was just very into it, and they got me to watching Neon Genesis Evangelion, and I was like, oh, that's pretty sick.
What kind of anime do you like?
I like just about anything, but I have a preference for shoujo.
I like slice of life. I'm actually leaning more into fantasy though right now, like Freein I've been following. The high fantasy, it's pretty cool.
I like slice of life, just simple stuff. I don't really care for the fighting and all that.
I go through phases. Like, I had a rom-com phase recently. That was kind of crazy. But generally, I like action if I'm not looking to think too hard. And then I like kind of like, I would say more psychological stuff. Like Eva's kind of psychological, Lane, stuff like that.
Adult, like gory, like actiony. Isekai. A lot of isekai.
There's too many. We got to get rid of them.
JoJo's. Pretty biased. JoJo's is my favorite.
I never would have guessed the JoJo fan only has JoJo to say.
All, but not romance.
The romance enjoyers in the comments are upset.
I'm sorry.
What are you currently watching or reading?
I'm currently finishing Orange. It's not, I like that one.
I don't watch a lot anymore, I'm gonna be honest. I'm rewatching Pokemon right now, so.
I couldn't have guessed that.
Oh god, my reading and watching list are both really long. I follow seasonals and I follow like every ongoing shoujo manga.
Everything?
Yeah.
What's the like big shoujo going on right now?
Well, A Sign of Affection just finished airing and that got really popular.
What are you currently watching/reading? Please don't say JoJo.
JoJo.
Oh my God. What is it, Stone Ocean Part 6 that we're on right now?
I am actually on part 9.
Okay, we're skipping to the mangas here, Part 9. Is that what it's currently at? 9 parts?
Solo Leveling. I rewatch a lot of old ones. Shadow and Eminence, Shangri-La Frontier.
We got the gamers in the chat here.
Oh God. Well, Freehan's one of them. Everything's on right now. So what is it? Unwanted Undead is one of them. And then I'm watching some like silly ones like the Villainous is like level 99. All these like ones that are coming out right now. I've been paying attention to, keeping up with.
So I read JJK. Watching right now, I'm watching Solo Leveling because I was kind of interested to see. I feel like everybody was talking about it before it came out, and then it came out and like nobody talked about it. So I was curious if it was any good. It's good, right? I'm not trying to act like it isn't good, but it's not that creative, and I think it's because it's a lot older of a like series than people realize. Like the fights are solid, like everything's been good so far. It's just not like groundbreaking in any way to me. Other than that, I'm not reading that much right now, to be honest. Just JJK.
Sub or dub?
Dub.
Dub. We got it.
Okay. It's situational. It's situational.
He's got to defend his answer.
I'm gonna say the One Piece dub is great. Dragon Ball dub is great. I don't want to hear 80-year-old Goku, 80-year-old Luffy. Like, I'm all set. I like the dub is amazing for One Piece and Dragon Ball.
You've just upset so many people in the chat.
That is the hill I will die on. If you want to fight me, I got hockey.
You heard it from Roger himself too, so that says a lot.
It's a based opinion.
I can't read that well, so dub.
Sub.
I do subs.
Dumb.
They say it ashamed at it.
I'm gonna have to go with sub, but I love dub. I met Jolene's dub voice actor yesterday, and she was the sweetest person ever. I won a JoJo Post contest, and she gave me a bracelet that she made.
Oh my God.
It just works for King Crimson.
It just works.
Sub. I don't watch like any dubs.
Not even a Dragon Ball or a Yu-Gi-Oh?
My favorite cosplay to do is Seto Kaiba. So when I'm in character as Kaiba, I don't speak like sub Kaiba. I try and talk like dub Kaiba.
Best anime movie that's not Ghibli.
Ooh, oh, jeez. Get rid of all my options. I like the Cowboy Bebop movie, not the live action.
God, I don't watch too many anime movies. Oh man, there was one I watched recently. It was really good. It's the one with the doors. The doors open up. Yeah, Suzume.
Best anime movie. I can't think off the top of my head. I do like A Silent Voice.
Did you say you like everything except romance?
Well, I don't like ones that are explicitly fan service romance, but that's tragic, so.
That's fair. You redeemed yourself in the comments, okay? You redeemed.
It's got to be something like Your Name, right? I don't know, like those Feel Fest movies. That's like, yeah, I don't watch that many anime movies. Like the most recent one I saw, I think was JJK Zero. That's good, but it's not like, I don't want to just stand up here and talk about JJK.
You understand everybody knows Jujutsu Kaisen. It doesn't need more hype as it is, yeah.
No, Psychopaths. Have you seen Psychopaths? Psychopaths pretty good. Akira is like the base, great. It's like the old one. Made in Abyss, which is heartbreaking.
That's a hard choice. I like the Haruhi movie. That was really well done.
Ooh, I don't know. I don't watch a ton of anime movies. That's gotta be hard. I don't know any.
Have you seen the Pokemon movie?
Oh yeah, actually I have.
Then we're getting into some more of the fun questions now that we established a background for you, okay? Okay, we got them all set up, all right? Name an iconic anime or manga moment.
Dragon Ball Z over 9,000.
It's over 9,000! What, 9,000?
Probably when Ciel makes the deal with Sebastian and Black Butler.
That's a spoiler. But in Fairy Tail, I guess when that stuff with the mermaid girl, I won't say too much, but yeah.
If you know, you know.
You know, you know.
I don't know. I didn't watch Fairy Tail. But if you know, you know.
I'm gonna have to say I reject my humanity JoJo when he puts on the stone mask.
When Usagi's identity is first revealed in Sailor Moon.
Probably Omae wa mou shinderu.
Omae wa mou shindeiru. Nani?
Good one, right?
Surprised I haven't heard that one today yet. Yeah.
Berserk. Guts on Zod when they're about to just take out Ganishka.
These are names. I'm not familiar with Berserk, but
watch at your own risk. It's not for the faint of heart.
You can only recommend 3 anime to the world. The rest go away. What are they?
That's so hard at the top of my head. I really like Cardcaptor Sakura. That's a classic. I would tell people to watch Frieren because that was really good. Dororo.
I'm going to have to say Neon Genesis, Black Butler, and oh my goodness, Kiesniver.
I'm gonna have to say obviously JoJo's. I'm gonna have to go with Pokemon, and I like Demon Slayer. That's a pretty good one to get started.
Hannah, what have I watched? Oh, she won't respond. She can't.
Phone a friend did not work.
What did I just watch? I watched Apothecary Diaries. That was good. I watched that last week. I do like Fairy Tail's always gonna be my favorite. And Indigo League, yeah.
Oh my God. Toradora. I absolutely love Toradora. I'm kind of a romance junkie, so Toradora and then manga or anime.
Oh, you can list manga or anime, either one.
Yeah, Bitter Virgin, the manga, is like a masterpiece for like a josei kind of audience. It's really good. I love it. And then I'm going to say not Trigun Stampede, but Trigun, the 98 version. Vash is just like a funny, happy-go-lucky goof, and I love it.
Berserk, my favorite one, Wolf's Rain, my like fights for the first spot, Air Gear, those three. They're the most hype, just emotional animes that I have in my life.
What anime makes you cry?
Your Line, April.
Violet Evergarden made me.
JoJo's. Everyone I love dies.
Everyone.
Dogs. All the dogs die. I hate when dogs die.
Why they gotta kill the dog every time they want to establish a new bad guy? Oh my god.
Their writing is just too good. They have to find some way to make the bad guys unlikable.
Killing dogs is a pretty effective way of doing it, I gotta say.
My Neighbor Totoro actually makes me cry a lot. It's a happy movie, but it's sad.
One Piece. Every time. Every arc. Everything, including Chopper.
I do like happy crying. So like it could be like the stupidest, most like low stakes rom-com where like nothing in the world could possibly go wrong. The main character does something nice for his love interest. The cry here moments like really get me sometimes. Like I'm not afraid to admit that.
God, a lot of things make me cry. I gotta, jeez, I don't know. There was one recently, but I think it's just because I've got like a newborn at home, so like anything with children in it, like even Spy X Family and some of their like nice moments, like having a child at home, it just really hits home for me.
Name a magical girl series.
Madoka, Magica.
Oh God, which one is the one I watched it recently? Starts with an M.
Madoka?
Yeah, Madoka.
Madoka Magica. I started that. I never finished it though.
Madoka Magica?
Madoka.
Magical Girl Apocalypse. It's very gory.
First time somebody didn't say Madoka.
That's also gory, but this one's like a manga that's really gory.
Sailor Moon.
Favorite swordsman in anime or manga?
I watched a good amount of One Piece, so I guess Zoro.
Oh, me. What's that? Me. Oh, Roger.
Well, right now I really like Himmel.
Oh my god. The Himmel the hero? Never would have guessed that.
Oh my God. Kenshin. Rurouni Kenshin.
Polnareff.
Favorite swordsman in anime or Guts? Guts.
Man, it looked like he was thinking about it for a second. He was like, no, it's Guts. It's Guts.
I was like trying to go through it. Like sadly, a Cloud walked by. You couldn't see it on camera, and I was like, I wonder if like Cloud and Sephiroth count. But I was like, what am I talking about? It's obviously Guts.
He's like, no, Guts clears. He
It's
clears.
like big swords. I got him confused.
Can I count Joker from Persona 5?
He's got an anime, so yeah, sure. Do you know what an isekai is?
Yes, I do.
The Oxford Dictionary recently added the word isekai. And IGN decided that Freerid is an isekai. How's it feel knowing that you're apparently an isekai?
Feels good.
How would you define isekai?
I guess being spirited away into a world that isn't your own.
Would you consider Sword Art Online an isekai?
Yeah, since it is a video game world, it's not their world.
Do you know what an isekai is?
Oh yeah.
The Oxford Dictionary recently added the word isekai. IGN basically said all fantasy is isekai. How do you define isekai?
Buskun.
As long as Buskun's in it, that's all it takes. So basically reincarnation, essentially. Yeah.
Basically any reincarnation, period. That's what it has to be, reincarnation. If it's not reincarnation, it's not isekai, so.
Do you know what an isekai is?
No.
Do you have any like general impression of what isekai might be? Like, what do you think your idea of an isekai is?
Does Sword Art Online count as a...
Do you know what an isekai is?
Nope, I do not.
Nope.
Do you know what an isekai is?
Yeah, another world.
The Oxford Dictionary recently added it to its definitions. It did. IGN has famously recently said that also means pretty much anything that's a fantasy. So things like Freerin, it considers an isekai. How do you feel about that?
If they're defining it, okay.
He's speechless.
I'm gonna try and be technical. If Oxford's defining it literally as just another world, right? Because like typically isekai is like transported to another world, right? That's what like the anime definition is. If it's just being classified as another world, technically I guess you could say that anything fantasy is another world. From my perspective, nah. Like you get isekai, that means like you get hit by a truck and you go to another fantasy world.
Right. Yeah. Do you know what an isekai is?
I can't get it out of my mind.
The Oxford Dictionary recently defined it. Can you define it?
Transported from another world into a new one.
Is Sword Art Online an isekai?
No.
This is a tough one. Do you know One Piece? That's great. Whether or not you know it, that's not the question. Okay, the question is, how many episodes of One Piece are currently out right now?
Oh my goodness. I don't know. There's a lot, right? Maybe over 800. Is that correct?
Guess an exact number.
I've never watched an episode. 952 or something.
952. The answer is 1,099. How many episodes of One Piece are currently out right now?
1,200.
1,099. Yeah, pretty close though. Pretty close.
Yeah, that's the reason why I've never watched it.
How many episodes of One Piece are currently out right now?
They're over 1,000 now, right? I remember I reached that. I'm only on like 360 for myself, but I'm gonna go like 1,162.
Pretty close. 1,099. I think you're the closest so far. I don't have prizes to give for that, but you're almost there. I can ask you this one question because it doesn't require having seen it. How many episodes of One Piece do you think are out right now, if you give it an exact number?
You said earlier, like over 1,000, so I don't know, 1,382.
Not too bad. It's 1,099.
Jesus Christ.
You're ready to go on your One Piece journey for your first anime, right?
No, I'm not. No, I'm good. I think I'll pass on that one, Chief. I'm gonna hard pass on that. Rather go play Titanfall again, I think.
Okay, this last question, the most important question. As a One Piece fan, as a literal character from One Piece, how many episodes of One Piece are currently out?
1068. Or no, I think 1076. Or 1070, that range. 1076.
I need a final answer here. We locked in?
That's it. That's 1076 or 1068.
Super close. 1,099.
1,099. Okay. You see, I'm only on the dub, so I haven't even finished Wano yet. I watched a little bit of the Egghead arc. Okay. I rewatched One Piece twice. There's still not enough episodes. Maybe 2,000 episodes in, there's not enough.
How do you find the time?
I don't. I lose a lot of sleep.
Do you know what One Piece is?
I do know what One Piece is.
Do you watch One Piece?
I do not, but my friend is obsessed with it, so I hear all about it.
Hopefully your friend has told you the answer to this question. Try to guess a number as close as you can, exact as you can. How many episodes of One Piece are currently out right now?
I'm going to say 900.
The answer is 1,099. Not too bad.
Close. Wow, that is a lot.
So you're ready to watch all of One Piece right now, right?
That's why I haven't started it. There's so much. My attention span is not that long.
He just told me he watched all of One Piece like twice.
Twice is crazy. I've watched all of JoJo's probably the same amount of times that it would equal to the time that One Piece is. So watched it and read it like 100 times. So.
Do you know what One Piece is?
Of course.
Do you watch One Piece?
I read it, but I'm a bit behind right now.
Okay. Well, the question here is, I need a number from you. How many episodes of One Piece are currently out right now as of later today?
Let's say 1,100.
You are the closest so far. It's 1,099. Oh my God, you are one off. It's the closest we got so far. That's amazing. Oh, nothing less from Frieren Sama herself. Okay, now this next one. Do you know what One Piece is?
Yes.
Have you watched One Piece?
I have not.
Okay, well, this next one, you don't have to watch it to know it. Okay. I need a number from you, okay? How many episodes of One Piece will there be tonight?
Okay, so is it like 1,120?
Pretty close. It's 1,099 as of tonight. Pretty close, though. Pretty close. Not bad, not bad.
Can I give you a hot take?
Yes.
I think that long anime in general is a slippery slope that people shouldn't do.
Don't do it.
Because everybody talks about something like Bebop or Full Metal Alchemist, right? Like the top-rated shows. You can communicate so much in a shorter period of time. I just think that there's so many good shows you can watch in the time frame it'd take you to watch One Piece. It's not worth starting now. I don't hate One Piece. I don't hate things like Naruto, but it's just not for me. If I can watch a beautiful 12-episoder, I'm doing that over starting One Piece any day of the week.
So you're advocating for the death of long-running shonen?
Kinda, yeah. Like, I think Hunter x Hunter is the max.
It clears. You know, it's like, what, 200-something episodes?
Something like that, right? And even at
pretty
that
good
point,
chunk.
I'm like, all right, that's enough. I get it if you started with One Piece or started with Naruto, like, because then you're just watching it weekly. But it's it's like freaking like Law and Order or something. You watch like a new episode like every week that it comes out.
Yep.
I don't know. It just doesn't do it for me.
All right, anything you're really excited for today at Anime Boston?
I don't know what the hell is going on. I tried to download the app on my phone. It didn't work. I have no clue what's happening today. I'm just going to keep walking around and seeing what's there.
Is there any last comments you want to to say about Anime Boston or the Boston area in general or anything like that for the viewers at home?
If you can, you should come here, and if you can, you should cosplay because it's a load of fun. Just do it.
It's just fun. I recommend just walking around and getting photos with people. That's my favorite part.
AB is really good as like, I would call it a fan or like non-cosplayer con. Well, I get stopped for photos a lot more here than I do at other places. And I think it's just because a lot of cosplayers are very open to like interact. And there's more non-cosplayers here than I've seen at other cons. So I think if you're like nervous about coming to an anime convention, it could be more comfortable for you here. With that said, I know they're looking for a bigger convention center, and I think they need it because it's too crowded in here.
Ooh, I'm gonna say you kind of just gotta go with the flow, honestly. When I go to cons, I give the schedule a quick look, but I just like to go wherever it takes me, honestly. Talk to people, see what's up.
It's a really fun and intimate con, and I hope everyone's having a great weekend.
Have a good time, bring a friend group, or go solo. Just have a good time, meet people.
I definitely think Anime Boston is a great convention for people to go to, and I think it should be more considered up with like Anime Expo and things. So if you haven't and you can, come.
So one last question I have personally.
Yeah.
How well can you see out of that?
So with the contacts.
Oh my God, he's got contacts. You can't even see them, but he's got.
Yeah, with the contacts on, like right now, 90%. They block a little bit of my pupil. When I go blindfold down, it's like 30%. So
oh my God.
I pick like a spot and I just like follow it, and that's basically it.
They gotta limit Gojo somehow. They gotta limit it.
I mean, well, read the manga. He's definitely.
It's true.
Yeah, definitely very limited.
Good luck to you on your journey. Thank you so much for your time.